When we look at the use of sociodrama, at least in some texts about that, it's very common to link sociodrama with education also. And psychodrama keeps being mostly seen as a therapeutic method. What I could find studying Moreno's works more closely was that although he was a psychiatrist and the big portion of his time, particularly in the United States, had to do with therapy, but he was always looking at the use of psychodrama for experimental purposes, for exploratory reasons, of course, for therapy, but also for educational purposes. The impression I have here in the United Kingdom is that there is most of the time the therapeutic aspect of it being put in practice. How do you see that different type of use or different type of orientation that are complementary but are not exclusively on the therapy part?
I think that in England, it's like if I hold a clenched fist, it's that this is what what psychodrama is about. It's therapeutic training to be psychodrama, psychotherapists, and that's it. But for me, and I think this is part of an unresolved issue for the British Psychodrama Association at the moment, is this the strategy, or if we open it out, hand out, we can go in different directions. So we can take action methods, and we can, which is something I've been arguing for, and we can begin thinking that the groups we could aim our new client groups could be professionals who want to expand their skills repertoire. So we could be working with organisational consultants, educationalists, group workers, lawyers, whatever. So that seems to me, we could begin linking with other groups like drama therapists. Many years ago we held a joint conference from, and there's some talk about would we be better as an organisation if we were linked with a different organisation. So there are associated ones like drama therapy that we could do. There are people like myself and other people within the organisation who are very who are much more into the theatre bits, which obviously opens up a whole different way of working. And my Huddersfield group will work with audiences of 100, 200 people. So you're reaching significant numbers of people in the work that you actually do. But then there are also psychodramatists who, in a sense, even though they're working, if you like, therapeutically, they're taking it into new areas, like working with asylum seekers that people do. So for me, I think part of the problem at the moment is how do we move from here, that image, to this image, and that seems to me is one of the struggles. And so there's almost like a bit of a struggle between those who believe it's like this and those who are beginning to think like that. And that seems to me, it's true in the UK, but it's not an unfamiliar story in other I know that same story happened in Australia, exactly that sort of difference. And And so I think that what will be interesting is to see which way, if you like, the psychodrama movement moves. So it stays like this, and I think if it stays like this, it will remain a small organisation, or it can take many of the skills, action methods that we actually have, and say these are really useful things that many people can actually use constructively in the work that they already do.
Mm-hmm.